it is surreal that Kevin Samuel's channel is still active, but he passed away 7 months ago. And what I mean by active is that people are still subscribing to his channel ever since ever since he unfortunately passed away. And I remember when he passed away, he had 1.4 million subscribers. Now he has 1.6 million, 1.65 million subscribers on his channel. So people are still subscribing to his channel, and I've noticed there have been changes to his channel. I'm assuming that somebody in his family or whoever, like I said, I don't know the details, but I'm noticing that all of his videos on his channel are copyrighted. Have the copyrighted C right there, you know. So maybe I'm assuming that people, his family, his kin, they were like, hey, we don't want people like copying his videos and uploading his videos, just get views on their channel. So they just went ahead and like, hey, they probably went through and probably talked to Google or YouTube, whatever, went through some legal stuff, and they're like, hey, and I noticed his videos are still monetized and everything. So, but it's good that his videos are still up there for people in the future to come and reference, for research and reference. And that's the thing about the internet. Just like a library back in the day. You know how libraries. I mean, we still have libraries, but I'm just saying that the purpose of a library is to keep record of files of things of the past, knowledge of the past, from whatever subject, you know. And it shouldn't be about anything political. It shouldn't be about anything religious. It should just be about being objective, being have something as an archive, no matter what it is, no matter what the information. It's kind of like you go to the library and read a book about Winston Churchill. You can go and read a book about Malcolm X. You can read a book about Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, Dr. Martin Luther King, Farrakhan, a famous actor, Tom Cruise. I mean, I'm just like anything you can think of. Amelia Earhart, the Wright brothers, Alexander Graham Bell, Benjamin Banneker, Michael Jordan, read a Tiger Woods autobiography, whatever. You know, just a library supposed to be a record of things that happened in the past as knowledge to pass on to future generations. And the internet is kind of like that new library. It's kind of like it's a new form of archive in which like it's digital, but it keeps a record of anything you ever done on everything you've ever done on the internet is forever. Even if you delete it, I'm sure somebody somewhere in the world has some kind of archive. And I know there are ways where like if you upload something, if you delete it, there's certain ways where like there's still a record of it somewhere. So no matter what you do on the internet, it like the old saying, once it's on the internet, it's forever. Say if it goes viral, even if we try to like censor it, take it down, to stop it from spreading, it's too late. It kind of has that Streisand effect. The Streisand effect is pretty much like, if something's out there that, you put something out there that you're ashamed of, you try to like, it goes viral, then you try to take it down. It makes people more curious about what it is, and it makes it go even more viral than ever. So it's that Streisand effect. Even Silicon Valley still hasn't figured that out yet. You know, people on Google, Twitter, Facebook. Twitter's getting better because of Elon Musk, but it's just like the mainstream internet, social media. They still haven't figured it out. Like, the more you suppress information, it spreads faster. So no matter what they do, if you're oppressing, censoring something, it kind of like stirs people's curiosity up, and they don't realize that if you really want to stop something from going viral, just ignore it, because if there's no attention to it, and there's no energy put forth for people to want to find it, it doesn't go viral. But if you like, let's say like a high profile person, they their websites, their social media is taken down, their Instagram is taken down, whatever, Facebook's taken down, YouTube taken down, and it draws people's curiosity even more. Like, hey, why this person so and so got taken down? You know what I'm saying? Then people, it kind of like makes them more popular. So that's pretty much what the Streisand effect is. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I just want to focus on three individuals who passed away this year in 2022. Particularly these three black men, were pioneers in, I don't know what you would call it. I will probably call it the whole relationship sexual dynamic, if you want to call it that. First, we have Kevin Samuels. Now, he was a pioneer. I consider him one of the pioneers in that arena. And this focus was pretty much on black women in relationships. And he put a spotlight on the delusion of the majority of black women, particularly here in America, about how black women are very illogical when it comes down to like finding a man, a partner, a husband, and he really did to a point that he drove the attention to the world. He pretty much showed the world, not just Black America, but white people and internationally, internationally, about how black women pretty much reject good black men, and they rather have dysfunctional relationships over stability. And you brought spotlight to that. And of course, everybody knows about Kevin Samuels, but there's another individual, Azzariah Bey. He has different pages, but he passed away earlier this year as well. But I'm trying to find his other page. That's one of his pages. But let me see. This might be his main page or not. But he has a couple of pages. Just one of his pages right here. But I'm trying to find the one that has his old videos on it. But Azzariah Bey, he was more into like the occult, metaphysical realm. If you're familiar with people like Bobby Hemmett, oh, there it is. People like Bobby Hemmett, Phil Valentine, people like that within the black conscious, pro-black conscious social circle. He was one of the heavyweights in that arena. He pretty much talked about chakras. He was talking about spirituality, auras, the different planes of reality, mind control, stuff like that. But he particularly talked about metaphysics, spirituality, metaphysics, and things of that nature. And he put out a lot of it. He was around. He's been around since like the early 2000s, and I still got a lot of his videos on VHS. And Yeah, I really need to get like
The
YouTube
occult
Prime.
sciences of the Blackamoor. Um, this particular volume is going to deal heavily with religion because religion is basically what most of our people, black people, follow as far as some type of seeking some type of spirituality, some type of leader, and it's really just a mind control program that, on for face value, it's basically a mind control program that has locked our people down.
Yeah, this is just one of his videos. Many of his old videos they can still find uploaded on YouTube. Now I'm trying to find his other page because he had another page that had. I hope they didn't take it down, but let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Uh, cause it had like. Let me see. I hope it wasn't. I hope they didn't take it down. I don't know why. Let me see. But anyway, but you know, you still find a lot of his older videos on YouTube. Like there's a whole bunch of them right here that you know you find them on different channels and things like that. But I'm trying to find his other page that had like all this good stuff he had from back in the day. Let me see. I don't know why anybody would take it down. I don't know. And they probably I don't know why. Let me see. But anyway, but he still finding stuff on here. But you know, he was mainly talking about stuff like sex magic and stuff like that. But he's you know a lot of people don't know about him, and he put out some books. But like I said earlier, he put out a lot of VHS DVDs back in the day dealing with sexuality, sexual techniques, you know things, you know stuff like that. So and everything, and there's and just talk about the third person. Excuse me, that passed away this year. Alan Roger Currie. Now, Alan Roger Currie, a lot of stuff that Kevin Samuels talks about, that the Kevin Samuels talked about, and a lot of stuff that the so-called Manosphere, Red Pill, what they want to call it, a lot of their talking points. Even he was around even before Rollo Tomasi put out the Rational Male. But Alan Roger Currie, he was around since the 90s. He's put out information, so he pretty much predates the whole PUA, Manosphere, Red Pill, whatever you want to call it. He was like before everybody, and he doesn't really get the credit he deserves. But he put out the popular book called Mode One, which is a good book about game, how to approach women, dating, stuff like that. And that's like one of his most popular work, and it's a very popular book, still popular to this day. And and he passed away. I think it was like either last month, 2 months ago, something like that. But it's interesting that he can still find his videos on YouTube as well. This is his last uploads back. It was like a month ago, and so if you want to like research about Alan Roger Currie, what he was talking about, Miss Mode talk about Mode One, game, how to approach women, sexuality, stuff like that. You just go online and find all of his old videos from way back. It's still up here if you want to research, you know. And these are, I mean, these are like the three individuals I just want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, hey, everybody knows Kevin Samuels, but a lot of people don't know about Azzariah Bey. A lot of people don't know about Alan Roger Currie in Mode 1. So when you get a chance, go online, research these three men, and just give them credit where credit's due. Research what they're teaching. Use it in your life. Use what you can. What you know what I'm saying? Apply it to your life, and just keep the memory alive and have respect for the elders. All right, that's all I got to say for that. If you have any comments, comment below, and peace.